And we have Bobo in the house. Mooney, you can't go over there, baby. Mooney, am I lagging for anybody else? Mooney, we're gonna go in the room. You're gonna knock down the iPad. Happy birthday, nothing. Not for anybody else? Okay. So you'll have to go out and come back into the live. And Mooney, we're gonna go away for a little while. I know, I hate doing this to you, but you're very noisy. You take a little nap. Okay. Oh, the look she gives me. Okay. Hello again, Craig. We are doing a balloon wall today. Hello, love. Grand Rising. Look what happened to one of yesterday's flowers. We'll put that away. Okay, we have some inflating to do. I am going to give a list of what I'm going to be using. It may be less. So for your linking balloons, just in case you don't know, the linking balloons, they look like this. And these are calisans. So on my list for this, we will need 64 of these links for the actual wall. I had planned to make 12 of these flowers to go all around the perimeter of the wall. But I think we are going to cut that down to 4. We might just do 1 in each corner, possibly 1 in the center. So for sure, we are going to need 64 of these. Then for your 5-inch balloons, we are looking at 140. And then for your 12-inch balloons, it'll be 16. This number may change because I'm not going to be doing as many flowers as I originally thought. I don't want to keep us here all day making flowers. And then we will be doing 260s. I will let you know those numbers after. And we are making a balloon wall. And everybody in the chat, we have Mrs. Street here. If you do not follow her, please go and do so. She makes amazing distortion flowers. Mrs. Street, I had bought one of these. It's got the attachment. It sucks. I'm gonna get the same inflator you have. What was I going for now? She taught you the distortion flowers, And I saw one of her videos yesterday. You know how my distortion sometimes comes out like bunny ears? if you use a link balloon and you have those bunny ears, you can make a flower. You have to check out her video. I can't remember what I was going for. I lost it. Oh, I remember. 260s, I'm not sure yet. My original number, Beth, was going to be 192. But that is coming down because we're only going to do 4. So you need... You'll need 14 260s for each flower. I got no voice. And I was going to put 3 of these. Thank you so much, Mrs. Street. Thank you, thank you. I was going to put 3 rows. Yes, we are doing it again, but this time with a linking balloon. So we don't need to make a raisin. I think we're just going to keep it 1 row of pearls. But we'll see, I might change it to 3. Thank you very much, Brookie. I'm going to run and grab a bag because I was on Bobo's. Thank you very much. Because I was on Bobo's live watching, I didn't get my floors done. So I'm going to grab a bag to put my balloons in. 1 second. Never mind. They're in a closet that I can't get to right now. So hopefully all is good. Nope, I can't say I've ever tried to make a balloon with a latex glove. I can't say I have. Okay, these balloons, we are going to inflate them to 9 inches. And I am going to make 8 strings of 8. So each lineup is going to have 8 of these K-links. And this is mirror silver. And if you see, it's got that extra tip up there. That is what makes it be a K-link. So I'm going to size it to 9 inches. We are going to create a pair. Stick that one down there. And I'm going to make another pair. Scared me. Okay. Now I am going to connect the pairs. So now we have 4 of them. And I love the mirror collection. You all know that. Mrs. Street, are you going live tonight, this evening? Try to wrap it like this. A little tricky. So now we have 6 of them. We need 2 more. And raise your hand if you are only watching and learning today. Yes, these are calisane. These are called K-links. Let me do this for a second. Oops. Inflator, you're giving me a heart attack. Okay. Here is the package. Matching my shirt. But it doesn't look good with the mirror on or off, whatever it is. I forgot to get my comments back up there. You are at work watching and learning. Perfect. You wish you were working alongside me. I do too. We would get it done a lot faster. You don't have K-links. That's okay, Louise. You are watching and learning today. Maybe when you get over here, we will do a wall. So we have 8. Now we gotta do that 7 more times. 9 inches is the size. You are very welcome. And thank you everyone over on YouTube. Flying away. And I find it easier to just wrap it around and then tie. Keep going. I have to lock Moon up. How big will it be? You know what? I am not sure. But we are going to find out. When I was preparing for this back in February, I only did half, kind of a half of a wall. So I'm not sure on the size yet, but I will do measurements. You are also going to need a couple of balloon column stands, unless you're attaching the wall to a wall, which you can do that as well. But I am going to put it on a stand. This would take over your little house. Believe me, the balloons are taking over my place. Thank you very much. Did you see me jump? Wow, we had a complete poppage. Okay, it was just one. We always have to have popping over here. It was 64 for the wall. Okay, I am just going to fix this. You are welcome. I don't know if there was something on the floor that made it do that. It's quite possible. I didn't get the sweeping and mopping done. Okay. Okay, now I hear Boots over there meowing. I know, right? Victoria, gorgeous. You are loving the flowers in the back. Got lots of flowers happening. I gotta find a home for them. Because we are gonna be putting the wall behind me. So I am making another row of the links. These are new. Not everywhere has them yet. Some places are saying coming soon. Okay. We need 4 more to finish that row. You hope you can find them. I hope you can as well. Check if LA Balloons has them yet. I am putting 8 links in a row, and I'm going to be making 8 rows. It's not going to be a huge wall, but it's going to be a pretty good size. Okay, we need 2 more, right? Yeah. If I can do the math. Moon is in the bedroom, and I don't know if you can hear her, but she is meowing away. And then Boots goes over, and she teases her on the other side of the door. Maybe I should put Boots in there with her. These are Calisan K-Link balloons, and the color is mirror silver. And the K-Links are brand new. A lot of places don't have them yet. You are very welcome. Thank you very much, Louise. We are only on row number 4. You're talking about this one? And we sure are. We are going to use a K-link with it this time. No making a raisin. I think this one is one of my favorite flowers. I love it. I feel like she came out a little bit smaller than before. You missed that live, so now you get to see it today. Thank you, thank you. And no live tomorrow. Last week was a rare Saturday live, but no live tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta go over and see my father, see if he needs some cleaning done, some help around the farm. Okay, we need one more pair. Tomorrow you will just look at my videos. Awesome. Tomorrow I will be releasing, if you guys remember, I did the grad stack. So I've edited that and I will be publishing it tomorrow. So instead of that video being like, I think it was 2.5 hours long, it's only about an hour. And about an hour of that time, I think it took me to add the vinyl to the balloons. That vinyl gave me a hard time. Moon is trying to break through the door. Okay. That is 4 rows. When I first started, I pretty much self-taught everything I did. I did work at a costume store just for like a week, helping out someone. And she also had balloons there, and she had to make a column for a customer quickly. So she showed me how to make a quad, and it was game over. Now I was already introduced to balloons from doing twisting. So that was back in 2001. And then it was around 2014, I really got into decor. And I love that you can mix twisting with decor. The twisting being added to your balloon decor just adds a lot more value. And we have got to find Mega Float. Hello, Grand Rising, blessed decorations. We need one more pair. Amanda introduced us to Mega Float yesterday, if you were watching the live. It is similar to High Float, except for it also acts as a glue. And it dries clear. And so far, I am not finding it in Canada yet. Okay, so now we have 5 rows. Gonna have to let Moon out before she destroys that door. Hey. Okay. You're gonna be a good girl though. Yep, Boots was on one side of the door and Moon was on the other. And Boots is just going like that with her paw, teasing her. That is true, Louise. That is true. I forget about that sometimes. So now we just need to find a supplier in the US that has it. I am in Ontario, Canada. It would make a great sunflower. I agree. Oh yeah. Yep. I've already got something in mind for the sunflower. Okay, I'm almost done one bag. And I am doing the entire wall in silver. Ron kept saying maybe do the flowers a different color. I said nope, I want it all silver. Thank you very much. If you haven't seen these were pretty cute too. She is sliding to the front a bit. Thank you very much. That was the lilies, or no, the daffodils. We also made lilies. My balloons are oxidizing a little bit because of the air outside. You want to do a waving man? I know what you're talking about with these, and they just go all crazy. We need 2 more. I want to make one of those too, but I'm pretty sure you need helium. Do you need helium for those? What's the matter, Boots? For the hand, yes. Okay. Yeah, those waving men are cool. And some of the music that people do it with works out so perfect. Okay, money. Shh. Okay, I think that is 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, just 2 more rows to go. Oh, the head, not the hand. Okay. Sorry, I read that wrong. Just the head. I think I saw them there at the Dollar Tree. Okay, money, money. Okay, money, money, money. She can't help but cry, I know. Now she's really crying because she can't find a way up here. I agree, I love it. I know, but balloon. I know, Moon, it's a lot of balloons. Mooney is looking for a boyfriend, but Mom is not looking for her to have one. No, sirree. Two is enough. Two is a handful. We almost had three. Ron fell in love with an orange one that my father had. It's like, no, you're at work all day. I'm the one who's got to deal with them. I'm not sure that there's anybody that was afraid of balloons like I was. I was terrified of balloons when I first started. So I would wear sunglasses. And when I first started, it was twisting. So I would hold them out as far away as possible. Hello, Venezuela. You were terrified also. You got it. You just do it anyways, and you become unafraid. Okay, let me see. We only need one more. One more string of 8. That was fast. Yeah, actually it wasn't too bad. Thank you, Victoria. I'm excited to come on every time. So again, if you're just joining, these are 12-inch Calisand K-Link balloons, and I have sized them to 9 inches. And we are making a balloon wall that is also going to feature the silver flower that you see right here. I love this flower. Okay, 4 more K-links. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. I'm not sure how long this is going to take today, but you guys might be here for a while. We've got to do a bunch of 5 inches after. Okay, this is going to end this link. This row, I mean. Okay. No going to need 5 inches. Latex dust. Okay, I can't get to my transport bags right now, but I can grab a garbage bag for my 5 inches. Now, let me look over here. What do I need? I have written 18 pairs. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Good morning, party girl. So again, I am using Calisant. These ones are 5-inch mirror silver. I'm just like destroying the package. That's okay because I'm going to use the entire bag. Okay. They don't have it yet. 1 second. Let's do a quick check. Checking if LA Balloons has it yet. They're saying they can't find it. LAballoons.com. I am seeing they have 6 inches. Let me just take a peek. Sorry, it's saying coming soon. I got excited there. I thought they had them now. I will take a look and check again after for you. They've got to be somewhere. AL balloon. No. LA, not AL. LA balloon. It just says coming soon. You are very welcome. I'm gonna create pairs. And I have written down 18 of them. But then I wrote ×2. So I don't know. We will do 18 of them and then see. Thank you very much. I am putting way too much air in here. Two down, 16 to go. I guess what I'll do is do the 18 and then we'll start connecting the wall because we need these pairs to connect. These are being sized to 4 inches. welcome LBD. And LBD, how cool was that double bobo that Amanda did this morning? That was so cool. She is so creative with those bobos. Yes, it was amazing. Absolutely. Oh yes, and Pretty Pop was there as well. Who else was in Amanda's live this morning? She had that grassy stuff and some Easter eggs in one of the bobos. The other bobo, Londi, you were there too. Awesome. The other bobo had a bunny hanging from the top of the bobo inside. And then she had bunny ears on the outside of the bobo. Just absolutely stunning. She is amazing. I don't know. Maybe she will post something on her TikTok or Instagram. It's awesome. I know you will see it. These balloons want to stick to me. She'll probably post it. And Amanda is so good with those bobos. She was showing us in her live. She had created some a year ago, and they still look amazing in her shop. She created some, to use as displays. I bet you they'll still look great a year from now. Let me see how many. I think it's going to be 18 of them, but then I wrote ×2, so I'm not sure. But I'm going to start off with the 18. So now we have 2, 4, 6, and 8, 9, 10. You are sizing them to 4 inches. Yeah, I'm still going to be using 140 5-inch balloons, but this is just for the pairs. Afterwards, we are going to be making a bunch of these. And I think we're going to be doing 10 of those. I don't know. I'm not understanding my writing here. When I was writing everything down to figure out how many balloons were needed, I got some schmorts happening. Okay, so I put 10 in the bag. The other 8 I'm going to put over here. This way we don't have to keep track. But I have a feeling some of you are counting. Did you guys see my post about we have reached 1 million views on the lives? And that's over like 40 something days. Okay. And that happens to you too, LBT. Thank you guys very much. Woohoo, I reached it, did I? I was watching it last night and I'm like, I think I only need like 20 more followers. So I'm sitting there and I'm waiting and waiting. And I said, forget it, I'll just close it. I forgot to check that this morning. So family, we have reached 500,000 followers on TikTok. On YouTube, I have 1.5 million. Grand Rising, Patricia. We started earlier this morning. Thank you so much, Beth. You only had 3K. Hey, it's a start. Yep. We like the big numbers. Thank you very much. I love teaching you. So 2, 4, 6, 7. I need one more of these pairs. You can't do. You can do anything. You put your mind to it. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me see. I know that that is probably just for half of the wall. Now let's get these tops up. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you, Seymour. Okay, let me see what I'm gonna do here. I think I need to move my island. So I'm glad this thing is on wheels. Ta-da! Check Bargain Balloons and see if they ship to you. Because I learned last week, they ship to a lot more places than just the USA and Canada. Okay. I am going to grab 2 rows. I think I'm going to push you guys back some more. If you can see any of the mess, ignore it. Okay. I am going to take 2 of the rows and I'm going to tie them together. Am I doing that? Wait. Hold on one second. Tanya's got... Yes. We are going to tie 2 together. And you're probably wondering, why didn't you just make a really long line? I find this way easier. Bargain balloons.com. Maybe Louise can put it in the chat. So we don't want to twist here. You want to come down to the second one, and we are going to twist it around. This is why we needed those pairs. You're now going to take a pair and slip it right in the middle. Now we are going to do the same thing. We are going to skip that section that's right here, and we're going to twist over here. Now you're going to grab another pair, slide it right in. And we're going to continue doing that. You're going to skip this one and go to the next one. And I know the 18 of these is not enough. And YouTube, I gotta fix you guys. There we go. Okay, so this is what's going on so far. I'm just gonna flip it. And we are going to tie the top part together. And I like to wrap it around 2 times. But you only need to tie once. So this is what we should have. And I'm going to do that again. So we're going to take 2, tie them together. I'm thinking I gotta do 18 of them again. My brain is not working though right now. So we are going to skip this section. We're gonna come down to this one, twist it over, grab one of those 5-inch pairs. Except for they're inflated to 4 inches. So I should call them 4 inches. Again, we are going to skip this area. We're going to come down to here. Now you're going to take your 4-inch pair, stick it in the middle. We are going to skip this section, go down to this one, and twist them. Grab another pair. And now we are going to just tie the other end. Ooh, opa. It's okay, we look at another one. I was just thinking of how staticky my hair's getting. And then pop. There is where we popped. So let me grab one more. We just make another one if that happens. And I don't want to tie it yet because I can tie it right to this. And we will be all good again. Okay, just get this one connected again. Okay, let's make another one. We are doing 4 of those sets. And I really think it's something on my floor making the popping. Okay, remember, we are going to skip this first section. We're going to come down to the next one, twist it over, add a pair. We're going to do it again, skip this section, come down here, twist together, and add a pair. Skip, twist, and pair. Thank you very much. And I think we definitely need 18 more of these. Okay. Now we are going to connect the top or the bottom. Doesn't matter, they are the top or the bottom. And we have one more set. At least Moon went and laid down somewhere. She's so noisy today. It stands by itself, Yep, look at that. No hands. Thank you very much, Gloria. Okay, thank you, Gloria. I am connecting the last 2. Now we are going to skip the first set. We'll go to the next one, twist, and get one of your pairs. Skip, go to the next one, twist it over, and get your next pair. We are going to skip, go to the next one, twist, and get your pair. We got static happening. Okay, now we look at this connected. And voila. And I think I need 18 more pairs, I think. We still have a few left. So now I am going to take some of these, and they are going to go right there like so. We're going to do that all the way down. We need another one. Oh yeah, I definitely need more of these. And another one down here. You can twist them over. Okay. Let me see, what do I have left? I have 2 left. So, I'm going to put one at the top. I should have cut those necks off If I was doing this for a customer, I would cut off all of the necks. You see these things here? I would cut them off. Not too short though, just a little bit. And I'm still debating if I want to add one of these to the bottoms as well. I'm going to try it and see. So I have one left that is going right up the bottom. We are going to leave this side alone for now. So we have this side put on, but this side, leave it. And 2 of your rows, don't add these to either side yet. So we're just gonna do this with one more. And then afterwards we will be connecting with those pairs. So let's go back to the drawing board. We need 18 more of those. Okay, again, 5-inch balloons, and we are sizing them to 4 inches. You just joined, we are making a balloon wall with linking balloons. And I'm sizing 5-inch balloons to be 4 inches. And I need 18 of these. And now I realize why I had also written 36. Why didn't I just look at that at the beginning? You are very good. We are making a wall, and I'm going to be making flowers and adding them. You could see, I think you could see it a bit. These are the flowers we will be making. Okay, we've got 2, 16 more to go. It's gonna be fabulous. Thank you so much. I think so. I almost want to ask my neighbor to do the photography for me. She is amazing. Almost let it go. It's only 4. This is when I wish my other inflator didn't break, because I could just set the timer and create all the sizes I need, and I don't need the sizer. But unfortunately it broke. Who was here when that broke? So far, knock on wood, everything is being okay. We do still need to fix stabilizer links, but they said that wasn't an emergency. But I should get it done soon. But I was talking to my father about the whole situation of what recently happened to the vehicle. And he was blown away when I told him how much we had to pay. He said it's literally a tube that they had to create. He knows a lot about vehicles. It's just in the winter he's got nowhere to work on them. The barn is full. But if it was summertime, he would have fixed it and it wouldn't have cost $1,000. Yep. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. That is one of the reasons I wasn't live last Thursday. I had to keep the phone free for the mechanics. And then I couldn't decide, do I go on TikTok or do I go on YouTube? So I said, okay, day off. You are watching for inspiration. Awesome. I hope this inspires. Thank you, Beth. Yeah, he almost lost his mind when I told him what they charged to make the custom line. And he doesn't believe, he doesn't believe that that part is discontinued. He said it's literally like a tube, like a plastic pipe. Yep. Yep. But soon the weather will be better, and if I need something done and he is not busy, hopefully he can take care of it. I would much rather give him something over the mechanics. We are making a balloon wall today. And the flower that you could see back there, I will be making more of those flowers to put around the edges of the balloon wall. And that would make him happy. Because A, he's doing something for me, and B, he's saving me money. We all like to save our children money if we can. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you would like to see the flower? You sure can. It is right here. I feel like one of my 260s is losing air. That's not allowed. Uh-oh, there was something pinned and I didn't see it. When I have the comments on big, I don't know why, I don't see the pin. Let me go back up. Oh, we are going to use some balloon column stands. That is how we are going to stand it up. These ones will stay up for quite a long time. It's the balloons with the 260s that don't last as long. You are welcome. But if you add mega float or high float to your 260s, they will last longer. I am told they can last up to 2 weeks. Thank you very much, Anne. And Bobo, everybody is wondering if you're going to post a picture or a video showing that amazing double Bobo you did this morning. Welcome, Daisy. You are new here. We are making a balloon wall and afterwards flowers. Okay, let's see what I got happening. I believe I put 8 in the bag. Absolutely, she will be posting it, of course. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. I need 2 more of these. But this won't be it. We are going to be making more pairs afterwards to make quads. With the Mega Glow, I'm not sure, but I think it was Victoria DZ or something. She had done a test with the 260s and high float, and they were pretty good for 2 weeks. But we want to check out Mega Float because that stuff also acts as a glue. You can glue latex balloons with it, and it dries clear. Okay, I think I have the 18 of those. Let's move this out of the way again. Don't roll over the cords. Okay. The powder from the latex. Okay, so I've already done this one where I added on to the sides. You're going to do one more that's going to be added to the sides like that. I put them in the bag and then I take them out of the bag. A new follower, Balloons by Perez. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for following. Okay. I am just going to take the 5 inches, place it right through there, and twist. We're going to go to the next one. Yeah, I would definitely cut these off if you're doing this for a customer. And we need one more over there. We need one over here. Now let me flip it, and we will make one more on this end. So we are going to leave this side free. I've done one end like this. Now I've done 2 like this, and we're going to have 2 that we're going to leave alone. Okay, I'll grab some more of these. Do I get dry hands? Oh yeah. I almost was gonna cancel doing this wall today because my poor finger, I don't know if you could tell, but she is super dry and there is cracking happening over here. Tanya has been going balloon crazy this week. And Rod said, you could do it. Ignore it. Okay, and so far it's working. Okay, normally I do this on the floor, but you know, I need you guys to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna put you back a little bit further. Okay. Pretty sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna take a pear. I'm gonna place it through. And by the way, you can see this one has no pears on the sides yet. Because we are gonna take this one, put it through, bring it through on the other one. Much easier on the floor. And we're gonna twist them over. Push it back. Much easier if you're doing it on the floor. So I'm going to grab another one and we are going to connect it down here. I'm going to twist it over and then push one to the back. And the struggle is real. Phew. Okay. We are going to get another one. Hello, Customs. We are making a balloon wall this morning. And I have never done it with it standing up like this. I'm going to push one to the back. And I will just show you it's looking the same on the back. Now let me flip it. And we have one more to connect up here. Don't worry, that wasn't a pop, that was just my nail hitting the balloon. Okay. We are going to add a pear up here. And I'm going to flip her. And we are going to add another pear over here. Now I'm not going to do these yet because I'm going to do one more of these and then we will connect it all together. So this is the size of half of the wall. So it's not going to be huge. Let me see something for a second. I'm going to go grab a stand. Oops. Mind the doorways, Tanya. I was just running along, forgetting how tall it is. Knocked the wall. That's okay. Okay, I'm just going to show you I am using a stand that is like this. just going to show you the bottom. It has some great weight happening. And I have a link for these in my bio. And there's also a promo code in the bio so that you could save some money if you buy these. And they come with 2. And now I'm looking at this, and I think my stand is taller. It is, okay. Scrap this stand maybe, or, let me see. Okay, it's not gonna be as tall, but it will work. Because if I put this piece on, it's gonna be too much taller, and I just realized you guys can't even see that. So yeah, I would take the piece off. You can also use a, oops, I got a weight on her. You can also use a floor lamp stand. You don't really need that one for this. Put you down here. I really need a warehouse. Okay. I had purchased this one from IKEA many years ago. They don't sell the exact same one, but it's very similar. So you want to look for a floor lamp on IKEA. They used to be like 10 donuts, but now I think they're like 20. But there is enough weight in that base that you wouldn't need to add any extra weight. And let me just see the sizing. And I want to use the silver. But this one I just wanted to show you that you could use. Most likely, but I'm going to see if it's going to work with just the pole pieces I have on there. As long as we have it secure. Where did I connect it before? And that is true, because let me show you. I actually have command hooks on my wall. These were all just hanging with a 260. Thank you very, very much. And these balloons are Calisan as well. These are from the Aura collection, which is absolutely beautiful. Okay, I am just going to see something for a minute. I am just adding a 260 that's tied in a loop. I'm adding that around one of the pairs. And I just want to see. Okay, where did I put you? My hook is too low. Okay, flower pots. You are coming into the party. Okay, let me see. That is going to be too much. That really can't hook, can it? Yeah, I'm just going to do this for a second to show you it can be added to the wall. Especially if you are a DIY mom and you like to save money and do it yourself. You won't need the poles. Just make sure when you remove those hooks, you remove them proper so you don't damage your walls. If only I can remember to tie. You can work there. This is just to show you. Only the clips are holding it. And that is true too, Brookie. Brookie says you could prep your wall with painter's tape and then apply adhesive hooks to the painter's tape and not the wall. And you got it, Pepsi. They are pretty solid. So I'm just going to leave that while I get the next set ready. So again, I've got, let me push you guys back. Thank you so much, Gloria. Okay. So on this one, I've already attached the pairs to the end. This one has no pairs attached. So that is what we are going to do now. I can get the balloons together. And we are going to attach them with those 4-inch pairs. Again, normally when you build a wall, you're building it on the floor where it's nice and flat and much easier. But I am trying to show you guys how it's done. Okay, stay. I need some more pairs. And I'm hoping Tanya calculated properly because we are running out of these. Is that it? Oh, there's one more in there. Okay. Don't fall. 3 more pairs it looks like. 3 there. Oh, it's going to be more though because when I go to add it, I don't know if I have enough pairs. Thank you, love. Gotta mangle them a little bit. Get back there. did it. Gonna need more, yeah. I think somebody's calculations, Tanya, were a little off. I think I missed a row when I was doing my adding. Math was not my favorite subject. English was my best subject. Okay, I'm going to add this one. Get in there. Twist it over and then push one of them to the back. Whoops. Be careful which one you push to the back, because you might be disconnecting it. Okay. You're going to push you to the back. There we go. Okay. Have one up there. Flip it. And we need one. This is the last one. So I see where I messed up on my calculations. So we need 1, 2, 4 more pairs. I am very sorry. I don't know how I did that miscalculation. Okay, little flower pots. I'm going to have to plant those flowers this weekend because they are taking up too much space. Okay. I'm not going to pull it all the way, just right here. Did I say we need 4 more, right? And it saves you money spending on a sequin wall. Speaking of a sequin wall, I have these backdrop covers. They are gorgeous. They don't quite do what a sequin wall does, but the price is great. And they are just covers. So they just go over your round top stands. I think they also make them for the big round hoop. I'm pretty sure. I think I know exactly where that is. She was talking about a sequin wall. I will go and get a backdrop in a second. I believe I know exactly where it is. And they're in the closet with the sequin wall. So maybe I'll grab a sequin wall, just one panel, and show you. 1 second. Oh, but this is going to make Mooney wake up, maybe. I'd be very quiet, like it's rabbit season hunting. Where is that box? open a closet. Mooney is like right there. Usually Boots too, but she's having a good old sleep. Okay, so I have a silver one. And how beautiful is that? Show you. Some of the sequins fall off. But you see, it just fits right onto a backdrop stand. So much easier than sequin walls. And there are a whole bunch of little sequins. Let me try to block that light. Just super. So I have silver. I have a gold one. And it is like super sparkly. And actually, this isn't gold, or is it? This one is champagne. Then it also comes in black. And then this is the gold. So there is a little bit of difference between the gold and the champagne. So if you guys are interested, I will add a link, and that one link will take you to all of them. And Moon knew I was in the closet, so she's back up. I will add a link for them. I absolutely love them. Yes, I will add a link into my link tree later on today. Now you do get some of those little sequins, but out of all of that showing, I just lost 2 of them. Okay, we have that ready now. Take you back off the wall. Oh, Money, I almost stepped on you, babies. I know. You walked right in my direction. Yeah. Okay, where did I have the other? There it is. It's eliminating what I put on it to put it on the wall. Okay. Lenny, where'd you go? There you are. I know. You're not allowed to have a boyfriend. You're too young. Okay? No, we're not going to scratch. No, we're going to be good girl. Okay. The same way I attach these 2 ends is the same way I am going to attach it right in the middle. Oh, I know, Mooney, you're closer to the window now. Okay, yep, you guys can see. I am just going to be doing the same thing. I'm sorry if I'm blocking me for YouTube. Oh man, you're too funny. Okay, twist them over, push you to the back. Ta-da! Okay, we are getting the next one. Twist and push to the back. What happened, Lenny? Twist. Push. Okay, I've got one more. Let's see if I can flip it over. Okay. Well, she's not huge, but she's not small either. That is for sure. Okay, she is all connected. Okay, let me make some of this. Has anybody seen RK in the chat yet? He claims he's coming on this morning to ask about peanut butter cookies. He's my cookie monster. Oh, and next week I will show you guys how to do this lollipop thing. A mess. No, I'm going to need you for more balloons. You should see what I picked up off of my floor. This bag is just full of everything. Oh, here's that strawberry that I ended up making, Amanda. We couldn't find green 260, so it's yellow. But anyways, moving, Tanya. Money, you be a good girl. Okay. Yeah. It's all part of it, yep. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back over because we need to make more of the 5 inches. And I hope Tanya's calculations were correct. I'm hoping. Hey, there's my measuring tape. I will measure it after. I could have even went up one more set of links. That's okay, this is the size that we are doing. Mooney, hello babies. Okay, we love you, but you need to do that somewhere else now. It's the Mooney show. Yeah. She's just gonna come right back like a yo-yo. She's probably going to be on the table before I even get to it. Oh, she's right beside it, though. Yep, there is Mooney. You got it. It's the silly Mooney. Okay. Let's get some... I think they're going to be 4 inches. Let me do one and see first. I don't even know if I trust my calculations. What did I write? Times 5 times 2 equals 40. I don't know. We are going to find out. I do tutorials all the time. every day. Hello, Donna. You made it into a live. I think you've been into one before as well. Are you still on vacation? Yes, you have. I'm pretty sure I've seen your name here before. Are you still on vacation or are you back home now? I think you're still on vacation. And actually, you don't need to answer that question. I just realized on it. You're in the city for a few more days. Lucky girl. We are making a balloon. And I'm going to tape the sizer to the table. Yeah, I know, because if it was like right there, and I could just go, that makes sense. Totally makes sense. The hand pump was originally from Bargain Balloons, but I don't see it on your website. Like, I think it's there, but there's no stock. I think somebody said rainbow balloons. Yes, it is easier. You got it, instead of lifting it up. Thank you very much. Hi, Mooney. Are you saying hi? I keep going to pick it up, but then my brain says, nope, we're going to do it this way. And I'm sizing them to 4 inches. I was supposed to check something. That's why I was supposed to check. But I could still use 4 inches for something. Hold on. These need to be 4.5. If you have made some that are 4 inches, you could still use those. We will be using those for the back. Okay, so 4.5 inches. I forgot after I made the first quad to check the sizing. And yes, these are linking balloons. That just fits there. I need it to be a little bit bigger. But like I mentioned, we will still use these. Mooney, the box didn't do anything to you. She's over at the door. Just yelling now. Okay, Mooney, okay. How many is, I'm not sure yet. And did I pick that back up again? Okay, Mooney. Okay, honey, I know life is tough. This, I think, is a little bit better than that size. Yeah, I think that's better, but hold on a second. I'm checking something. See, I plan on putting a flower there. That's going to be perfect. 4.5 inches. Mooney is demanding my attention. Yes, she is. always. You know what's the best with my cats though? And maybe some others find the same thing. If I'm not feeling well, both her and Boots will curl up with me. It is awesome. They won't leave my side if I'm sick. How many quads do we need? I'm not sure yet. I am not sure. Hold on. I am going to do a count in a second. I really wanted to make 12 flowers go all the way around the outside, but they are time consuming to make. And I think if we did that for a customer, we'd have to charge them $1 million. I think it would be too much to have it on every, so instead I think we're gonna do it in the 4 corners. Now I did think about a different flower. Okay, we're gonna see about that. Okay, let me see. I can't do the math just yet. Your daughter is the mother and you're the grandma. when she comes home, they leave you and go straight to her. I really think Moon thinks I am her mom. And don't mess up my garbage bag there now. I got balloons in there, bitches. So far I've only made 2 with the 4.5 inches. Maybe we were gonna add them and then I could do some kind of a count. Minnie. You were watching from outside. She is right here. She is a little frisky. And silly. Thank you so much. You go over there. Why can't you be a good girl like Boots? Okay, Tanya, what were we putting on the back? That was going to be the 12-inch balloons. Let me see now. Let me see. Okay, Minnie. Everybody in the building doesn't need to know. I think that would be too big. Where is my 6? I'm just testing what size is good to put on the back. I had written down that I needed 16 of these for the back. So I am assuming I need 16 for this. Your dog's losing her mind looking for the cat. Okay. 6 inches for the back would be good. Yeah, so I am going to attach this right to a neck of this one, I'm looking at the background and it's just all silver. Okay, my knee. So we are going to end up with this. Are you back again? And now I am just going to push it right through there. Just make sure that that's really pushing through. Yeah. Okay, what we will do is I will inflate and put them in as we go. Maybe that will be better. Okay, we are doing 6 inches. We will go back to the other ones. Moon. Okay, I'm not tying it yet. That's why I tie it twice. Oh, do you hear my visitor out there? So we've got another. I'm going to attach it to poles, but you could hang it on the wall. So I am just going to push it through. And you want them to sit like this, not like that. Well, they only sit flat if you put them like that. Okay, I need more of the 5-inch. Waiting for some peanuts, yep. Let me see if he's still out there. He or she. I don't see any J's. Sometimes they have 0 patience. They scream, and if I don't come right away, they're gone. It looks complicated? No. Just looks that way. Okay, 4.5 inches. Grand Rising, Yvette, and you're never late. 4.5. I actually came on just after 9 o'clock this morning. Calisan balloons and bargain balloons. So the brand is Calisan, and you can get them from Bargain Balloons. And thank you so much, Yvette. I don't think I've seen one of those. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the 12-inch. We're going to do a little switcheroo and size this one to 6 inches. It could have maybe been 7 inches. You are welcome. But I think 6 inches is good. Minnie is running like a crazy kitty. Okay, that completes this row. I'm not sure if I'm going to be putting them over here or if I'm going to be doing a different flower. So now we are going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. We're going to say 3 in case I do another flower. I'm just going to make them and add them. I am thirsty, like I cannot imagine how thirsty I am. And I have no water left in the fridge. I think my cup for the smoothie is in the sink. Yeah, I need something. The problem is if I go and get a POP, I will start melting. I really don't think I have any more. I'm gonna double check. No water. No water. My hands are too dirty with ice. If I start hot flashing, this will be the source. And yes, I agree, I will be taking a quick break. I prefer when I have pop to have it in with ice, so it waters it down some. Okay. And definitely, Beth, I think a break will be coming shortly. That'll give me a chance to make a smoothie. Because I forgot too that I'm drinking pop and I've had no food. That just doesn't go well with your tummy. Okay, so 6 inches, each one of these is 4.5. Craig, you got it. A fresh air break. Hoping that they're big enough to lock it in. Yeah, I really have to pull to take that out. No falling. Yes, definitely, if you guys don't mind, I will take a break soon. But I think before the break, we will figure out how many we need of those. The link balloons are 12 inches and they are sized to 9 inches. And thank you again for the person that said to have it on the table this month. It makes things easier. You are very welcome. This is a 12-inch balloon and it'll be inflated to 6 inches. 6 inches. Sorry, I spoke while I had the inflator going. Good morning, Mexico. Greetings back at you from Canada. Thank you very much. So I am just tying the single balloon to the quad. So that we have this. And then we just stick it in our wall. I'm actually using this hand to pull it through. But I know when I get over here in the middle, I won't be able to do that. You want to see the flower? You sure can. This is the flower, and I have to repair that. And there's a side angle. Here is the back. I have just attached a 260 to the back, and that's how we will attach it to here, I think. Thank you very much, Clara. Okay. I'll go back to 4.5 inches. Thank you. I wanted to make 12 of those to put all the way around the wall. But then I realized that may be too much. I can't imagine pricing that for a customer. You think it would be too much also? Yeah, I think so. Now, if I did a different kind of flower, which would really not be any much difference than this, except for we would add a fifth one and have a center. We're gonna see about that. But definitely I think it's too much to make 12 of those big flowers. I think I would have to charge a fortune to make that for a customer. Yes, tap, tap, tap the screen, please. If you have free hands. I'm not sure how many of you are making this today, or if you are just being spectators. As Louise calls it, a watch and learn. Some of the big things I do are watch and learns. And we are going to stick that one right down there. Voila. When you are tapping on the screen, it means that you like the live. It tells TikTok that everybody is enjoying it, and they will get more people over here. It'll give me more eyes. Your poor husband wouldn't be able to get through the front door. Mine had a little freak out the other night. He was looking for something on the TV stand. And I had, I don't know, probably 6 foil balloons there. He couldn't get to what he was getting to. And then he told me the next day, I was just tired. I understand you have balloons everywhere. So he's okay with it. But it drives me crazy sometimes too when I've got balloons just everywhere. The only place I don't have any balloons, I think, is the bathroom and the bedroom. Everywhere else has balloons. Mooney, are you talking again? She calms down for a minute, and then she's right back at it. Okay, I'm gonna stick this one in the bottom. Sorry you guys can't see that part. Okay. I know, Mooney, I know. Helium, I usually don't use helium. But I'm sure your husband gets a kick out of them. Oh, yeah. You know, I got a helium balloon from the Dollar Tree one time. And I was just testing to see how long it would last. Which it actually lasted longer than I thought. I kept adding air into it. I kept adding air. And do you know, it would keep floating. Are they dusty? Yes. There are a lot of balloons that are dusty. I feel like it's the latex powder. It's coming on my clothing. But yeah, they have some dustiness. And I tell you, there's not very many balloons that I use that don't have this dustiness. I really think it's from the latex powder. And I'm not sure if you guys have heard, we've always had one, but it's even more severe now. A helium, oh, Mooney, you almost got that right in the face. A helium shortage. We are having a big helium shortage. Which, does anybody in the chat know what that means? When we have a shortage, what usually happens? Lenny, no babies. No. No, if you jump on there, it's gonna fall over. It's not stable enough. Daddy's gonna make a window, a seat in the window for you. You all have it. So, air is much better. So again, I'm just pushing the balloon in. Let me see, what can I do for you, Moon? Oh, look at the squirrel. Look, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Here you go, go look at the door. No, let your claws out. Go look, watch out the window, look. Watch, watch it, watch it. Ah, now she sees. There's a squirrel out there. You got it right, Louise. I believe the medical field also uses helium. I have never been a fan of using helium ever since I started this business. And it's not because I don't like helium, I don't like the price. Yes, for MRI machines. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be quiet. We should be told not to use the helium. When there's a shortage of something and they tell us to slow down on using things, what happens to that one? I'm not sure. I have only ever done one event for helium, and I think it was something like 25 or 30 tables, and each table needed, I think it was 3 or 4 helium balloons. That drove me crazy. And sizing them right, they're just coming out really round. You wouldn't mind not using it? Me too. Why these are looking like oval and these are more round. We're gonna pretend they are all good. I think they are anyways. Yeah, I did that event. The pay pretty much, it didn't cover. It covered the helium. It covered a little bit of my time, but I thought, I am not doing that again. Whoops, sorry, Moon. I didn't mean to do that. You know, I prefer air. It's free. Yeah, no, that is just without the strings. Then you have to cut all the strings. Make sure they're all the right sizes. No, that's not for me. And I don't feel like there's a lot of creativity in just plain helium balloons. And you definitely prefer air? Yeah, me too. Grab a sip. Okay. She jumped off then. Go look for the squirrels, Minnie. So the link balloons are sized to 9 inches. These balloons, what I'm doing right now, are sized to 4.5 inches. And the next balloon I'm going to be using is a 12-inch balloon. That one will be sized to 6 inches. Squeaky balloon. You are very welcome, Pam. Okay, we have another. And I'm sorry you guys can't see at the bottom. You will see everything after. Okay, let's see. So right now we are going to make 7 more sets of those. You can't wait to see the finish. Me too. Opa. Oh, wow, Donna, yeah. If a customer told me that that's what they were going to do, I would say, sorry, I am the wrong company. I think you might be right, Brookie. I do not like when I see those videos and I see the Oprah there, Blondie. I don't like seeing those videos where they release all those balloons into the air. Like, where are the brains? Like, I just don't get it. And I think every time I see one of those videos, I make a comment, like, why? Do you think those balloons are going to come back to you? Because they're not. They end up on wires. They end up in the ocean. They end up in so many wrong places. You're not aware of the issue. We definitely don't want these balloons just flying loose outside. Like, I'm talking hundreds. I've seen people have hundreds of them and release them. It's just not good for the environment. It's not good for animals. And I just think it's not cool. Okay. See? You see nest with the balloons in there? And in California, I think it is illegal to release foil balloons. I'm pretty sure it is illegal. Londi, I have done the same thing in the past. I am guilty of doing that as well. But I realized later on that we shouldn't do that. And it's not reaching them. We believe it will, but I think something that's better to do as a tribute or a memorial is where my brother is, the cemetery. Every year at Christmas, they do what's called a tree of life. So you go there, you get an ornament, and you can write your loved one's name on it. You can draw a design. You can leave it on the tree at the cemetery, or you bring it home and put it on your tree. I think the first 3 or 4 years after my brother passed, that is what we did. We did the Tree of Life meeting. I am making a balloon wall, and we are also going to be making a balloon flowers. Yes, it was so much better than releasing balloons. So again, I don't even know if you guys can see me over there. I'm right there. I'm just pushing them in. So again, if you're just joining, these are 5-inch balloons, and I am sizing them to 4.5 inches. You are very welcome. And hello. I think AZ Events. Can't quite see the full name. Thank you for the follow. This will be sized to 6 inches. Ah, that is awesome. You do that in Tennessee as well. I think all of the cemeteries should adopt that method instead of a release. Thank you very much. I will show you the flower we're going to be making. So I had tied the 6-inch balloon to the 4.5, and I'm just shoving that right in the wall. This is the flower that we are going to make, and we are going to be adding it. I'm not sure if you guys can see over here. I don't think so. No, you can't see, but it's going to be added to the wall. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Deanna is working overtime over on YouTube, doing the modding. Do you have Seymour over there as well? I'm sorry if I'm missing the comments. My balloons are covering the other screen here. Now I'm going to get the 12-inch balloon and size it to 6 inches. Thank you so much, Vicky. I need this one. Thank you, thank you. And I still didn't find out when we're doing the giveaway. I didn't find out the date yet, but hopefully I will find out soon. I have to do my daily teaser. I always have to show you guys the gorgeousness in this book. I'm going to stick this one down there. Okay, I need... I heard something. Okay, I'm going to make 3 more for now. There will be a giveaway, and you can have a chance to win one of these. I'm told at the end of the month, and today is the 27th, so I think we're getting close. You had to order it, you couldn't wait. Well, see for you if you win it. You can always gift it or keep it in case you need another one. Do you have balloon friends in your area? for you. You already have a taker if you win. Looney says you can give it to me. You just started doing balloons and you love it. That is awesome. Grand Rising Jackie. We have made 5-inch balloons, size to 4.5 inches. Mooney is saying hi. I have helped you so much. That is amazing. Love it, love it. These are 12-inch balloons, sizing to 6 inches. The linking balloons behind me are sized to 9 inches. Yeah, 9 inches. What the Mooney? Don't jump up, baby. You're gonna get hurt. Yeah, Mama Sizer is there. Okay. I needed one more at the bottom over here. Okay, we are getting to the home stretch. 2 more of these, and then I'm going to take a little break. Because I have been online. I think I went into Amanda's live at around 7:30 this morning. It is now 11:45. I was on her live till about maybe 20 minutes before I came live. How did I connect the big balloons? I want you to head over to YouTube. Click on, you'll see, if you go there right now, you'll see that my profile has a red circle around it. Click on my profile, and yeah, this is like an all-day thing. Click on my profile with the red ring around it. It'll bring you right to this video that's live right now. You can rewind and you'll see how all of that was connected. This is something that's too big that I can't redo. So for today, I'm gonna have to direct everybody to the live over there. If there isn't a red circle around my name, if you look kind of underneath my name, it'll say home, videos, shorts. Thank you, Evelyn. Live. Click on the live and you will see this video. And hopefully that helps. The carousel is gone. You're hoping you'll be home then? I don't think I'm going to break for too long. And I'm thinking I should have some peanut butter toast. And I just realized you guys can't see everything. I am loving this background. No, this is for teaching. It is also to promote Calisand's new K-Link balloons. And part of thanking me for doing this is going to be you guys having a chance to win the Calisand color book. You wonder how Amanda's doing? Yeah, I'm wondering too. She's been pretty quiet. She's working away. Okay, I'm doing one more. You hope you win. I wish everybody was. Yep. Oh yeah, she said she wanted to build this morning as well. So between her customers and trying to build this, she's probably pulling hair right now. There are many times I've been in Dawn's live for like 2-3 hours, and I'm making dinner, I'm doing the dishes, I'm sometimes doing different things, so I can't comment, but I'm there. Ron will be in the living room watching TV, and I'll be in the kitchen just laughing with the headphones on. He's like, what are you doing? I'm listening to Dawn while I make dinner. Except for I missed her yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember. But I missed her. She was there, I went to post a video, I came back and she was gone. Okay. Final one going in there. We are just pushing her right in there. And I'm still trying to decide. Let me do something quick for a second. I'm going to steal one of these 4-inch ones that I had from earlier. And I am going to see something. And thank you guys very much. Okay, these are all inflated to 4 inches. I know I did that really fast. They don't have the K-links yet, but I know they're coming. I'm actually going to send them a message and find out when they're going to get them. So this one I inflated to 3.5 inches. I am going to see something. This will mess up the 16 of these because we will need more. Let's see. This one is going to be 6 inches. I want to see what it'll look like. Was it too big? Hold on now. I could have tied these two together. So, I am taking a pair and a triple. I put them together like so. I'm going to take this one, place it in the middle. I'm going to wrap this balloon around it a couple of times. That was just to lock it in place. That's your Mooney. And now these. Let me see, I'm going to bring you over here. We are not going to tip. Okay, YouTube is good, you guys can see. These I'm thinking to put, oh no, I don't think it's gonna work. Okay, Minnie. Everybody knows your name. So I would put this flower up here. You guys. You see what I'm doing? Okay. So I would have that flower up there and then have those. But you know what? It does work, but I'm thinking maybe to just stick to these. Yeah, I'm gonna stick to those. The flower just doesn't fit in the grooves the way I want. Minnie, she's chasing me back and forth. Okay, so get that after. Oops. I forgot you guys are still stuck over there. Minnie, you gotta be careful, babies. Okay, that was the smaller one. This I can still use for the backs, for something. I can't get you untied now. That's okay, we'll deal with you during the break. Okay, I'm gonna take a look. What about a petal flower? I'm thinking I'm just gonna keep it to these. And Minnie, she's following me everywhere. Yeah, I think. You watch, I'm gonna make one just to put underneath that one. Maybe I'm gonna attach this one as well, which I think I'm gonna do with the 6-inch balloon. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can untie this. It's gonna be hard because I forgot I tied the 5-inch balloon before I added it to, both of them I tied. Okay, I just needed this one anyways. Mooney, no, thank you. Do you hear that sound? That sound would be my bar stools. There's going to be no material left on those. Okay. Alrighty. I just realized I need one more of these, because I am going to attach one flower right above here. And I'm just pulling the necks out of sight. That will be done again later, before picture time. Okay, got the flower there. I will be making more of these. I didn't make this on camera this morning. Tanya, why did you do it that way? This is a nice backdrop in itself. Thank you very much. Now I have to give credit to Dawn for this section, because normally when I would make a linking wall, I would just have a round balloon there. When she was at Float, she made a gorgeous green wall there, and she had put some of these, and I said, when I do a wall, that's what I'm doing. And that didn't work. Okay. Maybe if I do this. So, yes, we do love Dawn. That 260 I had in the back, I ended up cutting it. We love her. And now I have something to tie this onto. So we won't be using no glue if I can help it. So let's make sure you could see up there. I just pushed it in through. I forgot I need to fix a pedal. But that is going to look awesome. Let me just do a little flipperoonie. So you see, originally I was going to put 12 of these. So there would have been another one there, another one there. There is going to be one in the end. But all around the edges, I was going to put those flowers. I think I was a little bit out of my mind. I think it's going to look much better just with the 4. Thank you, Abby. I am like the balloon version of Bob Ross. That is a huge compliment. I actually grew up watching that man do all of his beautiful paintings. Okay, so we are going to need, I'm going to be taking a break, but we are going to need more of these. We're going to need 1, 2, 3. So then, you know what, I might as well do those and then break. Especially we have 480 something on TikTok. And I don't know if that's a real number or not. 116 on YouTube. And I know everybody is dying for when it is complete. Are you saying hi, Mooney? She's saying hi. You used the glue gun using my code. Thank you very much. I think there's somebody else in the chat that ordered the glue gun last night. And I think she's getting it today. And actually, even though I said no glue, I will be using a glue gun for the flower. Yeah, it's a code, Louise, but it doesn't give a discount yet. It's just a code that they know because I forgot. I forgot, Louise, I'm sorry. They want me to get everybody to use the code, and then depending on the response, they will give me a discount. I know, I don't know how. I forgot about it until AB for you told me that she used the code. I forgot about it. And I think I forgot because it's not a discount code. Lenny, you can't go on the laptop, baby. You press all kinds of buttons. There. And we've got another one. Yeah, I promise you, Louise, there was no discount with it. And did you click on a link for it, Louise, or did you just go on the Zon? Because if you just went on the Zon, I don't believe you put the code in. Okay, I'm not even sure. Yeah, it wouldn't have saved you anything, Louise. I promise you, if it would, I would have mentioned it to you right away. This backdrop is gonna go on stands, but it can go on the wall using command hooks. We haven't attached it to the wall yet. She is just loose, and she is getting heavy. If you were using command hooks for this, you want to use more than a couple, because it's got some weight. Okay. We are adding in another one. Okay. There. Hi, Moon. Sometimes it sounds like she's saying hi. And other times it sounds like she's saying no. I am just fixing it so that I can't see the nozzles. If you want a clean look, make sure you can't see your nozzles. I think we need one more of those. Okay. Looks incredible. Thank you very much. I cannot wait for the end result. When I was fooling around with this back in February, I had inflated white linking balloons, and she is asking, please, yes, and thank you. I had done them white linking balloons. Then I had some blue balloons already inflated from something. Then I had a few of those flowers. Everything was not the same color. It looked weird in my pictures, but I tried to change the colors. Okay, we want 6 inches. Yes. What would you guys in the chat charge for something like this? I know you guys always ask me. I'm going to ask you. So, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't know if you can answer that yet because we haven't done the flower yet. You'd probably do a price per foot method. Okay, this is the final one. Hi. Money. Okay. I am just trying to remember. Oh yeah, it's just, okay, I'm even gonna do one more part. Pixel, where are you located? Yeah, that's before you even add the flowers. Okay, Minnie. These balloons aren't cheap. And that looks about good. Pretty pop. Okay, these ones I am just going to tie. We are going to add these to the flowers afterwards. This way, when I come back from the break, you were just guessing, California. Up it. You're going to up it. Definitely you're going to up it. And it's okay, you're allowed to guess. But I think you want to double what Pixel said, or almost double it. Yes, and that's why I was asking about where Pixel was located, because money is different in different places. Like this morning, Amanda was saying something about 75 quid. And it's funny because you have to go to a fashion show. Have fun, Louise. Yes, we will talk later. I just lost my trail of thought. You're in the fashion show? Ooh. Oh yes, we were talking about that the other day. I believe we were. And you're gonna rock it. You will rock it, Louise. The cost. Yes, I was saying something about the cost. Yeah, I was saying something about the cost, but do you think I can remember what? Yeah, we are going to have a flower that you saw me add over there. When I come back from the break, something like quid, yes. Thank you. I don't know if it's the menopause or what, but I say something and then somebody writes something and I'm like, what was I talking about? Yeah, we are going to have 4 flowers in each corner. And we could put one in the center. We are going to see. So, yeah, I was saying that Amanda was mentioning 75 quid for something. And I don't know if Craig was seeing my face, but right away he wrote in the chat how much in Canada that was. And I believe it was 130 or 138, Craig said. Anna, you missed it. I am going to be taking a break. That was for her Bobo. And it was 139. Thank you, LBD. She was there too. Yeah, so do you see the price difference? 75 over there is 139 here. So when I first heard 75, I thought, in our price, that doesn't seem like enough. But when I was told the price difference, it is definitely a good price. And is her price a good price? Uh-huh. You see how much time she spends on those? Yeah, I think it was one of your Bobos you were showing. You said it was 75 quid. And I think Craig saw the wheels turning in my head. And right away he wrote on the screen how much it was in Canadian dollars. Would that be a good price for me? Yes. For the Bobos? Yeah. Okay. Yes, they are amazing. Yeah, Amanda, when you first said 75 quid, I'm like, she needs to make more than 75. But it's actually 139 our money. So that is actually really good. Okay, you guys stay for a second. What is Canadian dollars to the US dollars? I will tell you in 1 second. YouTube, I am going to be back. I don't know, maybe give me 20, 25 minutes and I will be back. Thank you guys.